All right, Meadowbrook and Belleville. My apologies, we're 1-0, 34 minutes to go in the game. Let's see, who was it? Maddie Osmond on the first score for Meadowbrook, who's been on the other end for most of the game so far. So we've got the kick coming out from the goalie over on that right side. Devlin first to the ball. She's going to turn corner. 12 is going to track her down. She's going to turn back. Ball's going to get kicked out of bounds over on the far side. Devlin with the throw from the side now. She's got Millet. She's got Cat. Ball's kicked back out to the side. Devlin's going to come up and take that off of the defender, drop it back to Maddie Osmond. Maddie Osmond with the ball over on that left side. She's going to put it in front of Cat, who's going to get called for being offsides. So Meadowbrook has some things to sort out here in terms of the offsides piece of it. I've had several calls already early in this game. 33 minutes to go. And we got a kick coming out due to the offsides call. So Belleville with the ball. They're going to send that right middle. Maddie Osmond first two, does a nice job controlling that one, kicks it off the defender who comes across. Devlin comes over and takes that and sends it to Audrey Millet. Millet gets off of her foot, but it goes over to Maddie Osmond. Osmond in the defender. She's going to drop it back to Devlin. Devlin in the middle. She's going to send it all the way across to Alyssa coming up. Alyssa tries to tap it by. Defender gets a foot on that. She sends it outside to Maddie Fosnot, who gets past the ball but goes back for it. Over on that right side, she's looking for somebody to drop to. She drops it back to Mel. Mel coming up. Over to Maddie Osmond. Osmond with the ball, going to put a left foot on this one and try to put it in the net. It goes off the crossbar. Audrey Millet there to clean it up and put it in goal. So pressure from Meadowbrook Lady Lions here, paying off early. 32:05 to go, 2-0 Meadowbrook. So Mel coming up from the outside defensive back position over here, doing a great job giving support on that right side and made that play possible. Belleville drops it back middle. Say that's, looks like Sonia. Over on the right side now, they'll try to get into the defensive side of Meadowbrook. Ball goes middle. Ember Herb is going to come over and kick that one up in the air. Osmond's going to try to get to it, not able to do so. So they don't clear that one. Try to get across. Mel's going to get that ball and up in the air again. Doesn't get past midfield. Millet and Osmond trying to chase down Yoder over on the side. She's going to go up the water, up that offensive right side. Audrey Millet's going to tap it out, let the defense reset. So Belleville on Meadowbrook's end of the field with possession. Tries to drop it back. Devlin puts a foot on that one. Goes off of the player to Yoder. Yoder with the ball on the sideline. Devlin trying to jockey that one. Osmond gets a foot on this one. We'll see if she can break outside and possess. She kicks the ball off at 12, so it's a green throw right in front of the Meadowbrook bench. So nice play by Maddie Osmond. Gives the ball to Devlin. Pause for substitution as Macy comes in up front, giving Maddie a break. Audrey Millet coming out and getting a break as well. Actually, that's not true. Maddie is going over to replace Audrey. So she switches sides over there to the left side of the offense. Now Devlin with the ball in front of the tent. Here's the throw up the side. Defender gets a foot on it. Alyssa does a great job of heading that ball right in front of, I believe that's Erica up front in the middle. Cross from Fosnot in front of the goal. One bounce and to the goalie. Goalie's able to clean that one up as she crosses the ball. A little tight to the goal, but really nice idea. Punt out to the right side now for Meadowbrook. Defensive left for Belleville. That ball is going to roll all the way back. We'll see if Mel gets to it before it goes out. She does. She's going to turn around and kick the ball up to Alyssa. And the mid from Belleville knocks it out. Mel now to Alyssa, who's running on. She's going to run through that one and keep possession. Sonia battling for the ball. Alyssa's going to turn. Send it middle to Osmond. Osmond looking for somebody to send it to. Alyssa making a beautiful run across the field. Here she comes across the middle. Tries to sneak it into Devlin. Goes off the defender. Back to Osmond. Osmond pokes it out in front of Macy. Macy's going to run this one down up on that far right side. We'll see what happens here. Defender's going to kick it out on the right side. And so it'll be a throw from over on the far right side. Mel's pushing all the way up, and they're going to let her take this one. So Mel's coming out. It's going to be Beth replacing her. We'll see if somebody else comes over to take the throw. Clock still ticking. 2-0, 25-20 to go in this half. So now Beth up in the far corner, right next to the flag, sends it into Osmond on one bounce. Osmond with the ball. She's going to turn. Cross that right to goalie, who's going to scoop that up before it touches anything. She rolls that right back up the middle. Devlin's going to come over and contest that. See if she can pressure. She does. Errant pass. Alyssa gets a foot on it. Back up to Macy. Coming on the right side. She's going to kick it over to the defender on that side. Osmond coming up. She doesn't get there in time. Yoder's going to take that to the outside. And now number 17 sends a through ball. Ember's going to track that one down. Try to turn to the outside. And she's just going to ride that one until it's kicked out by the offensive mid from Belleville. So Ember with the throw up the side. Again, off of White. Another green throw. Throws over both. Alyssa's going to read that well and turn and go for the ball. Send it middle. But it goes to the defender, who's going to send that back out. Ball is kicked to Smith, who kicks it right back to Belleville, who off of their foot comes back to Emma, who's going to clean this one up. So Emma George with the double O and the teal blue, kicking the ball out up that left-hand side. It's a nice kick. All the way up in front of Maddie. Erica comes over, gets a foot on that one, and sends it forward. So it's a race. She's going to drop that back. Nope. Fight with the defender. Now drop it back, but the defender cuts, or the mid cuts in front. Devlin now with the ball in front of goal, battling with the mid from Belleville. Now in the middle, Osmond and Alyssa. So Canelo drops it over to Devlin. Devlin's going to cut that in and send it right back to Alyssa, who's going to send it out on the left side a little too strong, and that's going to go out of bounds. But she had Maddie Fosnot coming up on that left side, just a little too strong and not quite enough touch to get that in front of her. Again, right idea. Meadowbrook really keeping pressure on here in this first half. Moving the ball well amongst them, making some nice runs, replacing each other. You can see the team coming together game by game. This is game 5. Devlin's going to be the first two. That goal kick, she's going to tap it over in front of Fosnot and Erica. Doesn't get to it. Kaylee tracks it down, drops it back to Abby Schuler. Schuler to Osmond. Osmond unable to get that through. So again, Yoder in the middle. Going to take this one up the sideline all by herself. And we're going to get a little bit of a contact call over there. Couldn't tell if it was an arm or a trip. So it is a kick coming towards Meadowbrook goal as Belleville pushes up. Yoder sends that ball right to Devlin. Devlin's going to get a left foot on it, but not quite get enough on it to get it over that first level. Back to number 13 over on the far side. Abby comes up and kicks that. Up in the air again, back in front of Abby. Abby's going to turn and just kick that one out of bounds. So Meadowbrook will reset. Number 2 with the throw over in front of the Meadowbrook bench. Here's the throw into number 13 off of her shoulder. Smith to Devlin. Devlin has to come back for that one. Not quite enough on it. Still in the defensive end here. Goes right by Smith. Ember's going to come over and try to clean it up. Ricochets off the offensive player. She kicks it again. Number 3 now with it. Drops it back, and we're going to get a shot. Smith gets in front of it. Still yet to clear from the defensive end here. They continue to push it in. Devlin now with the ball over on that left side is going to send that deep into the corner. I think the goalie's going to get there before anybody else, and she's able to before Erica can get to it. So here comes the punt. First 2 is going to be Osmond. She's going to get a foot on that, drop it right over in front of Devlin, who's looking for somebody to get it to. She's going to drop it back to Smith. Smith over here. Elena's going to send it all the way back to goal. Pulls Emma out of goal with the kick. Emma now, nobody pressuring. She's going to bring that out and use her space. She's going to get a kick on that all the way across. Dangerous kick in front of number 20. Goes out of bounds with the defender coming on. Throw in from White. Beth is first 2. She's going to send that up. Macy battling for the ball. Looks like Grace is in the middle here now with a kick up to Erica. And that ball is cleared out middle. Defenders are shielding, and Emma does come out in time to get that ball. Punt up that left side. Off of Grace. Chasing after it. Macy now as the ball goes on by, number 11 over on the far side, and she misses. Macy coming in with Erica. Erica coming up on the ball. She's going to cross that all the way across. Maddie Fosnot comes across and just misses ball as the defender takes it, but Devlin takes it off of her. Devlin turning left. She's going to cross that to the goalie. So still 2-0. 24:09 to go in the half. Here comes the punt, right up the middle. Over Grace's head, over to the outside. Osmond, going to get a foot on that, put it up in the air. Over to the right, Macy is there to pressure the defender. Grace pushing over for support. She's going to take number 17, and they do keep the ball in bounds over there on that far sideline. Tap it up, but Osmond's going to hustle over and take that one off of the mid, and then drops it back to Beth. Beth to Osmond. Osmond coming across the middle, sends it middle. Devlin's going to come over to try to get to that one in time, not able to get there. Smith sends it right back up into the middle, but off of the player from Belleville. They send a through ball. Elena's going to try to track that one down, does a good job, turns to the left, taking her space, gets a left foot on it, goes off of the mid from Belleville and out of bounds. So Abby Schuler with the throw as mass substitutions for Meadowbrook come in once again. So returning now is Audrey Millett, and let's see, Ellie is in up front now. So Devlin and Alyssa Canelo in the middle. Audrey on that far side. Send Devlin. Beautiful ball right in front of Millett. Millett all by herself on that far side. Turns, crosses the ball. Gets a defender, stabs and gets that one. Kicks it off of Devlin. Millett back to Devlin, who's going to break outside and make a run. She's going to try to turn. She's going to look. Goes past. One tap. She's going to... Nope. Does not cross the ball. Turns around. Tries to drop it back to Millett. She does. Millett now going to make a run with it around the corner. She gets around the corner, but gets tripped up and unable to get to the ball, so it'll be a goal kick coming out. So Millett and Devlin overlapping over there on that left side, doing a nice job sharing the ball. Goal kick comes out. Alyssa is going to hustle over, not get there in time. Ember's going to get a foot on this. It's going to send it back to Alyssa, who comes back too. Takes middle, looks for somebody to send it to. Drops a nice pass right in front of Herb. Herb over to the outside to Grace. Grace is going to pick that one up. Try to go outside. Defender's going to, or the mid's going to get there and take that off of her. We got a stalemate kick between Ellie and the mid from Belleville, and they're going to get the call for a trip. Looks like well, they're closer. So here comes the kick coming out. Ball goes middle. Herb's going to be first too. She taps a nice ball up to Kat, but behind her, so Kat doesn't turn quite in time. But the ball's still heading to the Belleville end. Over here on the defensive left side, offensive right, Kat putting pressure on the ball. They're going to lift this one up over the first level. Ember's going to get a head on it over to Schuler. So it's Herb and Schuler in the middle right now. Alyssa with a beautiful run in front of that one. Taps it in front of Devlin. Devlin looking for someone to drop it to. She turns back to Alyssa. Alyssa is going to turn outside. Looking for Millett, but doesn't quite get enough on that one. The defender's going to come up and kick that one. And I believe that's Grace over on that side. That ball went off of her and out of bounds. So it's going to be a Belleville throw over in front of the scorer's table. Grace to it. Battling, and offensive player gets by. Going to bring this one up, looking for a cross. They're going to turn to try to kick it, and that one is going to go out of bounds, and Emma smartly allows it to do so as we get a goal kick out of that. So it looks like Elena is going to take position in goal now with 20 minutes to go, 2-0. 4 shots on goal to none for Belleville up until this point. 20-30 as Elena Smith enters as the goalie. Here comes that kick. She's going to send it right in front of Grace, who's going to get there, keep it from going out. Dribble one pass past the offensive player and out of bounds. Throw in to number 13. Devlin is back. She's going to battle with number 2. It's going to go off her. Going to be a white throw. They drop this one back to number 15. Sasania's going to send that right back outside. They're going to send it into the middle with a player from Belleville there, but doesn't come on quickly enough as Elena cleans that one up and does a nice job. So here comes the kick out. One bounce off of Grace's head. Alyssa comes through and she wins that ball, but it's going to go out of bounds over here on the far side. We'll see. I think it was off of white. Yeah, it was. So it's going to be a green throw now. Grace into Alyssa Canelo, who drops it in front of Audrey Millett, but the defender gets there beforehand. Abby's going to send that right back up. I'm sorry, that was Kat. Kat running under this one. Doing a great job getting there, and defender's going to send that. I think this might be, oh, they're going to call it a goal kick. $19:05 to go in the game, in the half, sorry. And again, more substitutions here for Meadowbrook. Devlin coming out to get a break. Osmond back in, got Kat in the middle. Here's a nice little through ball, a little too much, and the goalie's going to get to it first, but right idea. Maddie Osmond seeing the opening, sending a ball up through, just a little too much on it, so it got to the goalie before Kat could get to it. Punt comes out that defensive right side. Audrey Millett running over. She's gonna trap that one, and defender mid's gonna take it off. Back to the defender, who errant pass goes to Canelo. Canelo across the middle has Osmond. Osmond's gonna turn to the middle. She's gonna send that one far corner, and I think that's gonna one bounce and out of bounds. Yep, a little too much on that one. As again, Meadowbrook with mass substitutions. Emma back in goal. Looks like we're sending Erica back up top. Mel in for Ember over on this side. So, a lot of bodies in new places today. 2-0 game. 17:58 to go in this one. The throw-in goes off of... actually, I think we have somebody else up front now. That's Haley, maybe. Ball goes out of bounds. Beth is going to take the throw over here on the right side. Here it comes up in front. Kat is first too. She's going to turn in the corner. She's going to go past. She's going to cross that ball. Beautiful cross on that far side is Audrey Millett. One bounce over her head out the left-hand side, but Canelo is going for it. She beats everyone to the ball. She brings it back, drops it all the way back to Grace. Grace now with the ball. She comes across the middle, sends it in front of Osmond. Osmond with the ball in front, sends it back outside. Way too much on that one again, and out of bounds. So, not a bad idea, just putting a little too much on the ball of late. They'll work that one out, though. As they're looking to work with each other, they're going to need that against better teams. Beautiful pass right in front of Kat again, not able to quite get there. So here's the punt out. It's going to be one bounce. Goes over Schuler's head. As Belleville runs on, Schuler turns and sends that ball and deposits it right in front of the scorer's table. So a really nice job just stopping momentum as defense is given a chance to reset. Drops it back, tries to send it by. Alyssa just having a game today. Takes that off the mid. She's going to cross that right out in front of Grace. Defender's going to get there. We'll see if Grace can get to it. Got Beth over on that side as well. Actually, yeah, we do. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. I think it went off of white. Nope, they're calling it off of green. So here's the throw, up and over. Again, off of white, or off of green, so white throw. This throw out to the middle, white's first two. Maddie Osmond trying to track this one down. 15 coming across the middle. Osmond's going to take that off of her. Send a really nice ball. We'll see if they can get there. It's a foot race coming up that left-hand side. Here's the kick, and it goes wide to the right. So Audrey made a beautiful run in front of the defender on that cross. Beautiful cross ball. Just goes wide right with the kick. So Meadowbrook with several opportunities here. Still 2-0, 15.5 to go in the half. Osmond's first to the goal kick. There's not a lot in front of her. She's going to send that over to Alyssa. Alyssa tries to tap it by. Goes to the defender. She's going to come up and clean that up. Take it one-on-one now with the defender and the goalie. Goes off the defender. So we should have a corner kick here over on that far side. So Devlin not in at the moment. We'll see who takes the corner. I believe it'll probably be Benage. No. They're sending Maddie Osmond for the corner on this one. So Osmond in the corner. Gonna send this one across for her teammates. So here comes the kick. Ball is a nice ball right into the middle, as it, I believe, just curved and dropped right into the goal. I don't know that that needed much assistance. So Maddie Osmond bends that one into the goal for goal number 3. I believe that's her second goal on the game. So beautiful kick by Maddie Osmond to make it 3-0 here with 14:23 to go. As Meadowbrook moving pieces around. So kickoff from Belleville again. This one is sent across to the wide side. They're going to send a through ball to Mel, who's going to say no and send that right back out. Haley over on that far side now, going to try to take that around the outside. Going to call that one green. So here's the throw off of Beth's head. Mel's going to settle it and kicks it off number 20, but maintains possession, sends that over to Grace on the far side. And she got run over just a little bit, so she gets the call as we get a kick. So Maddie Osmond again going to take this one. We'll see if she can put it on goal from here. That would be a super kick. So here comes the ball. Nice job over on that left side. It gonna see goes off the defender, drops right in front of Audrey Miller, who turns, makes a kick with the left, and one hop scoop up by the goalie over on that side. Okay, yeah, I can send that. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Punt comes out. Right past Abby Schuler, who's chasing this one down. She's going to turn and send it to the next level. Another ball is sent a little too strong as Emma comes up and able to scoop that one up. She'll punt that out over to Audrey's side, and it goes off side of her foot. That one's going to drop, and Audrey Millett almost makes it back in time to save that. Extended foot and just misses. So good hustle by Audrey on that far side. Got an illegal throw, so that'll change hands over on the left side in front of the scorer's table, in front of the bench for Meadowbrook. So Grace is going to pick this one up. Elena coming back in the middle. She and Mel just saying hello as they switch spots. That throw goes off of white, so green will throw again. Here comes Grace. She's going to throw this one up and over. I believe that might be Ember up front. She's going to kick that one over to, I believe that's Kat. I'll see when she turns and we see the number. That is. She's going to send it over to the far side. Haley chasing this one down over in front of the flag. She's going to turn, and I'm not sure what that call is. I guess it might have been offsides. I really don't know. I didn't see the hand signal. Either way, Belleville with the kick coming out. It goes dead center. Elena going to come up and ricochet that one off of number 3. Alyssa breaking in. Kat makes a beautiful pass out in front of Haley over on that far right side, waiting for her to get to the ball and turn. Defender's going to get there first and send it up. Beth is the next level as Alyssa comes over. Beth is going to get a foot on that and deposit it to one of the Belleville parents. So it'll be a white throw coming this way. Throw is to the middle. Number 15, Sonia Yoder again. Alyssa's going to say, nope, that's mine. And then she's going to kick it squarely off of the abs of one of the players from Belleville. On the ricochet, Addie Osmond cleans it up, makes a beautiful through ball into Kat. Kat coming on with the goal. She's going to try to get a right foot on it, and a funny bounce, and it goes off her foot a little wide. So let's see. Haley's coming out now, so we're going to get Foz knocked back over on the... no. In the middle. Looks like Devlin's coming in on the far right side up front. 3-0 here with 11 to go in the half. Goal kick coming out. Ball is right middle. Grace first two, drops it out to Ember. Ember tries to turn, hits a defender, hits a second defender. Breaks to the outside, trying to take it, and defender's trying to figure out which way to go, and she kicks it out of bounds. So Ember will pick it up and throw it in over there from that side in front of the Belleville bench. Goes off of Grace. Defender over there is going to try to take it. Grace is going to take it back from her. Tries to get it back to Mel. Not enough on it. Defender's going to get there, and her mid's going to get there in time. So Grace is going to send it over to Maddie Osmond. Osmond back outside. I think we're going to get a little bit of a push. Yep. Oh, so we will have a kick over on this left side. Osmond definitely in range on this one. We'll see. He's pulling it back out a little bit. So here comes the ball. Osmond setting it up. We got Alyssa right in front of goal, Devlin, and this one's going to be way wide right and high. So not quite in front of goal there, and nobody's able to get to it. So we'll have another goal kick coming up. But this ball comes out off the defensive left side. They're going to turn and try to send a through ball. Goes off of Beth, then off of White, and then off of... So Devlin with the throw over here on this offensive right side. Here comes the ball. She's going to put this one bounce in front of Fosnot, who's going to run on it. And we'll see if she can get a foot. She does. And let's see, Ember Herb on that far side able... bugger. On the far side able to get that in. Went a little too far. My apologies. The sun, it's kind of hard to see what's on the screen. Picked that one up late. So 4-0 as Ember picks up a shot from that left-hand side, cleaning up a cross from Maddie Fosnot on the throw from Devlin. So 4-0, 9-10 left in this half. Fosnot trying to track this one down. Sonya trying to get past all of the mids from Meadowbrook. Beth is going to come over and take it off her teammate, but it's going to go off her, so it's going to be a white throw. Number, I believe, 12 over on this side. Going to send that into number 20, and that ball is going to get tapped out by Alyssa. Alyssa all over the field today. She has been chasing that ball down. Oh, we got some more substitutions. So Schuler's going to come in here for Beth. Back row right now with Grace and Mel and Elena and Abby. Throw in. Errant pass. A little bit of a shoulder on that one. Abby tries to clear it, unable to do so. We've got Sonya coming around the right side, does a beautiful job turning and trying to cross that one. I think it's going to come up, a little short, so it's going to be a goal kick. Over here on this far side. Emma picks this one up, sets it dead center, and we'll see which way she goes. Surveying the land. She's got Osmond, she's got Smith, she's got Mel. She's going to come over here to this offensive and defensive right side for Meadowbrook. Ball is going to go out of bounds in front of Schuler. So it'll be a white throw. Number 17, that is. Not 12. Number 17 into number 4. Goes over her head. Elena's going to be there. She's going to get a foot on that and doesn't quite get it out. Ball comes back in, so Emma is going to come over and clean that one up. Great call. Good communication by Emma on that one. Calling the ball. Going to punt this one. It's going to go over to number 15, who's going to be first two. She's going to try to control that. And ball gets away from her as Elena comes up to clean it, clear it out. Doesn't quite get enough on that one, so it stays in front of the offensive players from Belleville. Now it's been cleared. Up to the middle. Fosnot drops it back to Osmond. Osmond with a beautiful ball up in front of Ember, who's going to try to erase number 12 on that side. Who kicks it out? Ember picks it up. She's going to throw it in. She's got number 25. She's got Grace on that side. She's going to turn, look for somebody. She's going to send it middle. Has got Fosnot there, who's going to get the ball and drop it back to Osmond. Osmond standing with one defender in front of her, breaks left, tries to send that ball wide left, but hits another defender. So that one comes back out. Mel is going to clean up that ball and send it over to Schuler. Schuler's got Alyssa in front of her. We'll see if she keeps it. And Alyssa comes back for the ball. And she makes a beautiful kick, but it's a one bounce to the goalie. And Fosnot putting pressure on up there. Really smart play by the freshman as it bounced off of one time, and then she cleaned it up. So punt comes out to Smith, who misjudges, and the ball goes back past her. Emma, way out of goal, is going to come up and kick that one. Gets there just before the player from Belleville is able to tap it past her. Goes to Devlin, who's been really quiet over here on the right side of the offense. Osmond now going to send a ball to Alyssa. Alyssa back to Osmond. Osmond with pressure. Kicks the ball to one of the defenders, but then gets back to it and tries to send it back in and goes to a second defender. So here comes the ball now. Mel with defensive middle position. And she's able to turn and take that one off of the player from Belleville and send it up to Alyssa, who comes across. See who she has. Alyssa tries to send a through ball, goes to the defender from Belleville, who kicks it up in the air, goes in front of Ember over there on that far side. Ember now going to turn back to the middle. She's going to cross this one over in front of Alyssa, who gets there just in time to get that ball. She's going to turn and drop it to Osmond. Osmond now sends it over to the right side to the defender. Devlin coming on to try to take that off of her. Pressuring, gets it. Turns, and now we'll see the cross. Cross comes across right to Fosnot, who turns but is not in front of the goal, and kicks it out of bounds. So they move Devlin back to mid, and we're moving Macy over here on the right side on offense. We've got Erica in the middle up there offensively. 4-0, 4:47 to go in this half. Ball is over on the right side of the field from this perspective. Smith going to come up, and she's just going to take that one off of number 4, who takes a seat. Sends a beautiful pass right in front of Osmond. Osmond on that far side in front of Haley. Not able to get there. The defender is going to take that and turn it back up the field. Grace comes over, does a nice job of cleaning up, but can't quite get a foot around that one, so it does go out of bounds. White throw. As a lone Belleville player, now battling with Mel, coming up that far side. She's going to cross back in. She's going to turn middle. She's going to try to drop it back. She does, now in front of goal. We'll see. They try to send a through ball over on this far side. Number 4 and Elena with the ball. 4 drops it back to number 17. A little too much off of 17, and that one's going to go off of 17 and be a green throw. So Elena has to hold the ball as we sub again. So now Audrey coming in for Maddie Osmond. Meadowbrook Lady Lions with another game tomorrow against Williamson. About an hour and 15 minutes here from the school. Up 15 past Williamsport if you're interested. They got a 12:30 game. So Belleville on this end of the field, controlling the ball. Still in possession, going to send it right back the middle until Audrey Millett's going to get a foot on that one. She's going to turn, she's going to send a through ball over on that far side. Goes off at number 17, does not get through. Back to the middle. Sonia's going to come and turn in front of Ellie. Here she comes up that far right side. She's going to go past Grace. She's got a player in the middle. She's going to cross it. And Emma's going to come out and do a nice job of getting to that before the Belleville player can. So only a couple of chances here so far for Belleville. Defense has been holding things off pretty well, and offense has been possessing pretty well most of the game. That kick goes out to the middle. Belleville is going to take this one, and Erica's going to take it off of number 6. She's going to keep possession and lose it to one of the mids from Belleville. Ball up that right side. Number 20 coming back. She's going to get to it first, but Grace is going to take it and send it in front of Ellie. Not able to turn and get to that one. Sonia again with the ball over on that side. One tap past Mel, who's going to turn and just send that out of bounds. So there will be a corner for Belleville now. So here comes the corner. Let's see if we can back this off at all. There we go. Ball is really short. Ellie's going to be first too, but it's dribbling in front and still hasn't been cleared. Number 2 and number 20 out there. Ellie still fighting for the ball. Audrey's going to come over and send that one to that left side. So, let's see. White's first 2. Devlin to Millett. Millett over to Erica, now going the other way, up the right side, gonna try to keep possession, draw, nope, turns and sends it to Millett. Millett now looking for someone, she's gonna send that outside to Devlin. Devlin with the ball on that far side with number 11 coming on, she gets by 11. Here comes the cross, up, goes off of number 11, and it's gonna be a corner kick. So Devlin with a really nice job of setting that one up, and now we will have a corner from the right side as Kaylee takes this corner, and Meadowbrook sets up in the middle. Got Macy in there, we've got Erica in there, Ellie in there, and over on the far side, I don't know if that's Haley, I can't see from here, I think it might be. So here's the corner from Devlin. Beautiful kick, right in the center of the goal, and goalie's gonna come out and get that one. And roll it right out in front of her teammate. Meadowbrook hustling back. That ball is tried to send it through, and Elena is gonna get a stab at that one and stop the progress. Again, Millett over to Ellie, and Haley comes back to Millet. Millet's able to get that one and looking for somebody to send the ball to. Tries to split 2 defenders. Number 12 is going to take that offer and drop it outside in front of number 15. That's Sonia. Beth comes up and steals that one. Sends it right back into the middle, but not quite enough on it. Defender from Belleville is going to send that up the middle, and Smith is going to come out. Beth again is going to try to get that one outside. Haley coming back to it, but not in time. There's Ellie, so it'll be a throw. Number 22 over there on that side throws it over, and it's kicked out of bounds again, so we'll take another throw from that far side. And that will be the half. Meadowbrook 4-0 as we take a little break here for halftime. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We are back for the second half. Meadowbrook in possession. We're about 20 seconds into this half, and Kat is going to turn the corner. She's got Fosnot in front. Swings and misses. Back to Kat on the outside. Kat tracking it down. She's going to look, and one touch is going to go out of bounds. So I think we're going to have a corner. So Devlin's going to come over and take this one. Oh, if that sun could just stay behind a cloud. So much nicer. So Devlin in the corner. We got Alyssa and Kat and Fosnot with Osmond on this backside along with Millet. Osmond usually makes a nice run from this backside as she tracks it down. Here's the kick. It's perfect to Canella. She's going to get a head on the ball. Just a little too high. She has been terrific with those headers this season. That one's just a little too much. So we'll have a goal kick coming out. So nice ball just outside the box. Canella gets a head on it. Would have been a perfect one, just a little high. So Alyssa, first 2, drops that one in front of Fosnot. Fosnot breaks middle, looking for somebody to send it to. She has Kat, a little strong. Defender unable to get that ball out of the middle, and Kat's going to come through and send that ball, just a little high up over the bar. So Meadowbrook again back on the prowl here as they are keeping the ball and the pressure on Belleville. Goal kick out that right side, out to number 15. She's going to turn and for just a second lose it. Millet's going to get a foot on it. It's going to go out of bounds. So 12 with the throw. There's Sonia. She's going to throw it to her. One bounce as Millet and Yoder discuss who's going to take the ball. It's dropped back to number 12. She's going to send it middle. Osmond, first 2, beautiful trap. Sends that across the, Canelo, who drops it in front of Fosnot, or in front of Osmond. Ball goes back to Devlin, looking at 1, 2 defenders. She's going to send it all the way back to Ember. Stretch that defense. Sends it back into Alyssa, who loses balance a little bit. Ball goes by. Still chasing that one down. Alyssa's been all over the place today. Drops the ball right in front of Devlin. Devlin back to Maddie Osmond on the overlap, looking to send it over to Abby Schuler. Schuler now with the ball. She's going to dribble. Tries to send it to Millet and not enough on it, so it's going to go out of bounds. Millet with the throw. Devlin making a run. Sends it to Osmond. Osmond's got Devlin in front of her. She's going to send that one to the goal. One hop. Kat and Fosnot both there. Goalie cleans it up and is going to punt this one out. Punt is a nice high punt up over midfield. Ember's going to chase this one down, get a head on it, send it in front of Beth, who's going to put that one a little strong, but Osmond is going to chase this one down, put it in front of Devlin again, too strong. Defender's going to get there first. Outside, here comes Millet. Breaking on that outside defender coming across. One stab and takes it off of her. Devlin's going to come over and get it back for her and send it too tight. So 6 is going to send that to Devlin, who's going to head the ball back to Millet and gets it right where she wanted to. Millet, one tap past. She's going to go on by. She's got the middle in front, drops it back, turns again. She's going to look to send it and does go middle. Number 8 is going to get to it. Devlin is going to try to get there as Yoder gets to it first and goes outside. So she's going to dribble up that outside as Kaylee chases her down. She's going to try to cross it. Mel is there. Beautiful job getting that ball and staying with it. She's going to try to drop it outside, and I don't think she has enough on it. Millet coming back, and she's going to get there and try to reverse the ball. A little bump, and she goes down and is back up. So Devlin with the throw. We'll see where she puts this one. Not a lot of activity right now as Meadowbrook's just sort of standing. Now Alyssa makes a run. Devlin goes deep, and 12 extends the foot and sends that ball right in front of the parents from Meadowbrook. So over here on the right side, Devlin with the ball again. We'll see what she sees. She's got Kat in the middle. She's got Alyssa close. She's going to send it to Alyssa. We'll see what Alyssa does. Alyssa's going to drop that back to Mel. Mel with the ball. Sends it back to Alyssa. Alyssa coming across the middle. She's going to send that all the way across the field to Beth. Beth, one touch, and it gets away from her. Alyssa comes back and gets the ball. Drops it back to Ember. Ember with the ball, going to go up that right side. Fosnot's going to get there in time to keep it in bounds. Try to turn. She does. Sends it back to Ember. Ball gets a little bit away from her. She sends it up in front of Fosnot. Fosnot now tries to poke it through to Benage. Not able to do so, but the defender doesn't keep the ball. Osmond chasing after it. It's going to go off of her, and Belleville in possession now. Tries to send a through ball. Herb shuts that one down. Benage now with the trap. She's going to turn and send it wide. Behind Fosnot, who's coming back for the ball and gets to it. She's going to break left. Break left with Benage in front of the goal. Going corner. She's going to turn, pull it back, try to drop it over to that left foot. Alyssa comes in. Defender turns and shields and takes that ball. Bad pass. Beth sending it up to the middle of two defenders. Devlin now pressuring number 15, who turns outside and just kicks that ball wide, but Abby Schuler will be there. She sends ball middle, and that's going to get to the goalie before Kat can get there. So a little too tight to the goal, but good idea. Number one with another punt. Still 4-0, 34 minutes to go in this half. Here comes the punt, straight middle. It's going to one bounce. Osmond's going to get to it first. She's going to send that nice little pass in front of Alyssa, who sweeps it outside. Sends a through ball to Fosnot. Beautiful ball. Fosnot now with the right foot. Tries to get it across the cat. Ricochets. Alyssa trying to get there. She does get there just in time to battle with the defender, who's riding her pretty hard. We'll see what the call is. It is going to be a push. And so just outside the box is going to be Osmond now. She's going to tap it over to Fosnot. Fosnot with the left foot. Beautiful job, but it goes right to the goalie. Meadowbrook with another shot on goal. Hitting it just under 50% right now and 4 for 9. Ball comes right back into Alyssa Canello. Canello to Devlin. Devlin in the middle. She's going to try to send it through and goes off number 6 extended foot. Osmond's going to get that ball and break it outside in front of Schuler. Schuler with the ball and chasing. Number 15 is going to get there and take it from her up the outside. Rumbling, stumbling down the corner as Schuler is working hard to try to get that ball back and is able to kick it off of 15 and out of bounds. Beautiful throw into Devlin. One bounce, she controls it, back to Schuler. Schuler with the ball, sends it middle. Devlin's going to race to, see if she can get there. She does. Back to Schuler again. Schuler with the ball this time is going to try to send a through ball. Millett's a little too wide, which is where she should be, just spacing out the field. But the ball is not, and so that one's going to go out of bounds. We're going to have a green throw. I believe it'll be Mel down there taking this throw. There we go. So ball to the middle. Osmond coming across. She's going to get that one. Devlin overlapping to the middle. Tries to get a ball through. Unable to do so. Goes off the defender. Schuler back up. Going to send that one to number 6. 6 back to the middle. Beth and number 17 back and forth. I believe we have a handball off of Beth, so that's going to be a direct kick for Belleville, but they're just past midfield, so we'll see what they do with this one. Number 17 is looking for somebody to send this one to. Sends it dead center. Meadowbrook gets there first. Canella and Osmond with the ball. Devlin with some space is going to take it. Sends a beautiful ball for Millett's going to track this one down. Millett to the corner, first two, right by number 12, and still in the middle. 6-8 comes over and misses. Millett looking for space, gonna send it back to Devlin. Devlin's gonna come across, and number 8 is gonna take the brunt of that one as it goes off of her and out of bounds. That one got a good hit on that. Sends ball middle, right between number 12's legs, and Osmond had made a nice run. Millett now with a beautiful little tap. She's going to cross this one. Beautiful ball off of Kat Benage and then off of Fosnot, who tried to get the ball in goal and not quite enough on it. But a really good combination again out of that freshman duo over on that far side. Ball to the middle. Osmond first to it. Heads the ball up in the air. Alyssa heads the ball again. Osmond with the ball in the middle. Coming up, taps it over to 13. 13's Benage stays on side, pulls it a little wide. So it'll be a goal kick for Belleville. Subs again. This time for Belleville, 30 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this game. So goal kick coming out for Belleville, number 1. Goalie in the fluorescent yellow shirt. Pulls it across the front of the offense. Fosnot's going to come up, one tap, get hung up by the defender, and tries to get by, not able to do so. So coming over is Canelo, who's going to get in front of that one, turn around and send an off of the defender, doesn't get that one through. Ball back to the middle again. Belleville first 2. Sends it outside to number 20. Herb coming over to try to get in front of that one. She does. She'll take that outside over on that far left and send it up to Canelo coming this way. Canelo, nice little pop over to Fosnot. Fosnot by herself. Cat making a run. Defender comes back, tries to cut across, but number 8 is able to get to that first and kick it out of bounds over on the far side. So it's going to be a green throw. Maddie Fosnot over on that far side with the ball coming back. Here comes Canelo and Cat in the middle. Deep is Osman. Ball is to Cat. She's going to send it back out to Fosnot. Maddie is offsides. So official is right there online to make the call, as Maddie was in front of the ball and past the last defender by a couple of feet over there, and so it'll be a kick coming out for Belleville. So here comes the ball coming out as Meadowbrook swarms over on that side. Ball does not go far. Fosnot first 2 goes off of her side. Number 17 is going to take it, poking in front of number 20. Beth is going to come up and send that ball. Fosnot racing to try to keep it in bounds. Goes out of bounds over in between the bench and the flag. So it'll be a white throw over on the far side. Here it comes to number 2. Number 2 trying to break outside. Fosnot is going to get a foot on that and keep it from going any further. Canelo over to Osman. Osman's going to send a ball all the way across the field. Millett's going to come back for it. Taps it past the first defender. Turns inside with the defender on her. Tries to split 2. She's got Devlin back. She drops it back to her. Here comes the cross for Osman. She puts it a little too in front and to the defender. So the defender's going to clear that one out that far side. Still a green throw over on the right in front of the fans. And another stoppage for 2 more subs. So still 4-0. No score in this half so far. 28 minutes. We're 12 minutes into the half as Cat comes out. So does Audrey Millett with Macy and Erica coming in. So the first group has a little bit of time to work together, unable to produce any goals so far. And the substitutions begin here in the second half. So Abby Schuler with the throw to Devlin. Devlin is going to turn, break back outside. Yoder trying to take it off of her, and that ball is going to go out of bounds. So Devlin will take this throw. So she's got Maddie Osman. She's going to throw over the defense right in front of Maddie Osman. What a throw. As Maddie tries to take that, she does. And she's going to drop it back to Devlin. Devlin with control. She's going to break back, look for somebody to cross it to. Should be Canelo. Doesn't quite get it there. Defender mid is going to kick that out, but Mel's going to send it right back outside. Abby is over there, sends it up to Devlin. Devlin, the ball is staying inbounds somehow as she races down the side and is kicked out by White. So Devlin with the throw. Here comes the throw to the middle. Another good throw right in front of Osman. Tries to get a foot on it. Doesn't quite get there. Defender sends it back outside. Schuler's going to get there first. Ricochets off. Canelo with the ball up in the air looking for it. Drops right behind her. She keeps battling. Gets in front. She is so good at just getting between the defender and the ball. Here comes the pass up to Macy. Not quite wide enough. Goes to number 11, who's going to send that out. I don't know if Beth got a foot on that. She does. Tries to kick it. Number 20 runs through. Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be a green throw over on the far side. Another substitution for Meadowbrook as Osman comes out and takes a break. So Grace into the middle. Here comes the throw from Beth. 26:20 to go in the half. Macy turns. Chases that ball up that outside. Ball's kicked out of bounds over on the far side by White. So it'll be a green throw. I believe it's Alyssa. Yep, she's looking for someone to send it to. Devlin making a run. Grace making a run. Grace is going to get the ball, send it back to Alyssa. Alyssa's got Devlin coming on. It's going to one bounce in front, coming in, and she gets out but loses the ball. Fosnot over on this far side. Abby Schuler with the ball is going to send it up. We'll see if we can. Nope, it drops just out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick. So great cross by Alyssa. Had 3 Meadowbrook players coming on. Here's the kick out. Mel's going to be first 2. We'll see what she does with it. Goes up in the air. No call. Here comes Ember, who's going to drop it back to Emma and pull her out that other side of the goal. Emma's going to come up. She's got space. She's going to kick that ball over to, it's going to go off of one of the mids for Belleville. And Alyssa trying to get ball. She's going to get called for a push from behind here, a little trip action. And so, kick coming in now from Belleville. Here's the ball up the middle. Ember is going to touch that one up to Devlin. Devlin's going to send that one. Tries to send it outside, doesn't quite get it there, but Alyssa will take care of that as she sends the ball for Macy out in front. Macy chasing that one down with the defender coming over. Macy getting to the corner, looking for somebody to drop to. Nobody there yet. Here she is. She's going to drop it back now. Alyssa coming across. Alyssa breaks on the ball. She's going to send that up in front and not quite wide enough of the goal. Goalie's going to clean that up and punt it out. Up over Mel's head. Abby is going to come across and try to take that one outside. She just kicks it over in front of midfield, so that'll be a white throw as the defense resets. So here comes the throw up that far right side, and number 13 goes off of her, so now we'll have a throw coming out, I believe. It's going to be a green throw. I think it's going to be Abby that takes this one. Yeah, I believe so. So another substitution for Meadowbrook as Beth and Alyssa come out. So Devlin and Fosnot over on this side, Kat in the middle. As Maddie fights for the ball, sends Erica on, crosses the ball over to Kat. Kat over on that far side all by herself. She's going to take her space and she's going to turn. She's got a defender to beat. She's going to break outside. She's got some space. She's going to turn that one right in front of Erica. Goes to number 6. Here it comes back to her, and they're able to clear it over on the far side over there. I'm trying to see, is that Grace over there? Yeah, it is. So, Benich with the ball. Grace running too, and Grace as well. Meadowbrook has a lot of Grace this year. Coming across up in the corner, Macy going to turn. She's going to try to cross it. Goes off at number 8. She misses. Erica sends it back to the middle. Devlin is there. She's got the goal. She breaks right. She sends the ball wide right of the goal. So, Devlin sizing it up, took her time, showed great patience, but then just pulled it a little bit wide on that far side. So goal kick coming out again. We'll see who gets to first. She's going to send this over to that defensive left. Benich coming on. Gets a foot on it. Now again, breaks to the corner. See what she can do with this one. She turns, sends it middle. Erica is right there. Goes off of her, and one bounce to the goalie. So Meadowbrook again with another chance. Still keeping the pressure on this end for sure. As the ball goes out, Mel's going to be first too. Steps 2, sends a nice little poke over to Grace, settles this one, and sends it to Devlin. Devlin in the middle, coming up. She breaks out to that far side. She's going to send it to Fosnot, not quite wide enough as the defender gets a foot on it, goes out of bounds. So Kaylee will come over and take a throw. So I believe Herb and Devlin might be the only juniors on the field right now. Sends that throw in front of Fosnot. Abby Schuler, first to the ball. It's going to send this one over to Devlin. Devlin is running back in the wrong direction, and ball goes out of bounds behind her. So a slew of freshmen and sophomore on the field right now for Meadowbrook. Doing a nice job of managing the offensive end of things here. Ball is breaking through. Erica with pressure on. They're going to try to kick it out of bounds, and it is going to go out of bounds on the end line, so we will have a corner kick. As Ellie comes in for Maddie Fosnot. So here comes the corner kick. Kind of a tough angle for our camera here. Try to stay with it. So Devlin's got a couple of options standing in front of goal. Ball goes deep. Kat comes across, gets a foot on it. And still in front of the goal. She's going to get a foot and kick up over the goal. So drop that one right behind the mass. Kat did a beautiful job just timing that, getting to the ball, turning, and getting a foot on that kick, but unable to get it in the net. Again, Kat first to the ball on that goal kick. Pokes it through to Haley. Haley coming on, doesn't get there in time. So again, Kat Ball goes between her feet, but she traces it back and goes to Herb. Herb back on the defensive end, takes it outside to Grace. Grace is going to turn and still in possession for giving her some trouble. She's going to dribble right on past and up that far outside. She's going to go corner all by herself, chasing that one down. It's going to turn and it's going to get kicked out of bounds, so it'll be another corner kick from the far side. So again, Kaylee will take the corner from over on that far side, and I correct that. I believe it'll be Bennett as, nope, it's going to be Audrey Millett who's coming in for Devlin over on the far side. So I believe she'll take the corner kick on this one. So Millett sets the ball. There's 19:48 left in the half. 4-0 lead for Meadowbrook right now. Here's the kick. It's actually a nice ball in front. Kat almost gets to it. They do try to clear it, but she's going to chase that down. She's just not going to let that ball go. She's getting possession. Sends it back to Ember. Ember's going to send this all the way back to Emma and pull the defense out. Emma now with time and the ball. Nobody really coming on, so she takes her space, sends that ball up the offensive right side, goes off of one of the defenders from Belleville. Grace is going to send a through ball. We've got Haley about 7 feet offsides, and so that call is a quick and easy one. So here's the kick. Grace. First two. Rebound's going to go off of her. Number 4 is going to get to it first. Turn middle. Send it to Ember, who's going to send it up in the air. We'll see who gets to it. Belleville able to get to that one first over in that far side. Grace is going to kick that ball off of white, and so it's going to be a green throw. I believe we're going to have more substitutions as Beth comes in on the offensive end, as Mel had a chance to play a little offense here. So Kat with the ball and loses possession out of bounds. You can see a little bit of the frustration on the jump there. Good communication back there on that side. So Belleville with possession. Ember's going to come up and send that one up in the air, right in front of Kat. Kat's going to break middle. She's going to send that ball out in front of Ellie. Ellie in a race with the defender from Belleville. See, she does get there and keep pressure on, chasing it down. 12 is going to turn, but Millett is there now. Millett's going to break middle with possession. Comes across, stabs that over to Grace. Grace stops short. Bennett coming up, doesn't get there quite in time. 15 with the ball, but it's going to go right to Audrey, who taps it in front of Erica, and defense is going to get there in time to send that one up. So Beth coming up to battle with number 20. Number 20 is going to dribble past the first defender from Meadowbrook, but then it's going to get cleaned up again by Ember Herb, who's going to send it to Millett. Millett to Erica. Erica going to go right by and loses that to one of the defenders. Ball up in the air. Erica's going to chase that one down. She has it. She tries to tap it back to Millett. Millett's going to break outside, as she's been so prone to do. Battling with number 15. Pulls it back. Crosses that to Kat. Tries to get a foot on it. Not able to get there just in time. Racing on that other side is Haley. Number 11 is going to take the ball and send it off of one of her teammates. Then is able to get it up to number 4. 4 with possession. Grace swing and a miss. Brawl is outside. Another tap past Grace again. And she gets sandwiched between both Graces and out of bounds on that far side. So still 4-0 here. No scoring in this second half. 16 minutes to go in the game. So here's the throw in from the far side. Sent to the middle. Abby Schuler steps up, sends that ball to Erica. She gets a foot on that, tries to turn with possession, sends it to Kat. Kat's going to break to the right side and go by everyone. Keep that ball in bounds somehow. Keep possession. Past another defender. She's got 2 people in front of goal. She's sizing it up. Is going to send that one up and over. And it's going to roll on this side. Audrey Millett doing a great job hustling to get there. Ball's just a little too deep behind the goal. Kick coming out the far side. 15:46 to go in this half. Millett's first two. Ball goes off of her. She sends it middle to Erica. Erica's going to turn and drop it back to Millett again. Millett now middle. She's going to poke it over in front of Kat. Kat's going to run two and take it off number 18, but a little strong on that far side, so it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a green kick as it went off white. She throws. Grace Ask making a nice run. Defender gets a foot on that. Millett in the middle. Oh, dear heaven. So 12 is going to kick that ball and hits a teammate right in the chest. So here's a celebrity around these parts over here with Coach Millett walking by, getting ready for his big game today. So directly in the line of fire on that one. That ball was square right in the spot, probably knocks the wind out of you. That was a tough one. But if I know anything about Sonia, she is a tough kid. So she'll be back. But boy, that was a hard ball. All right, so the teams regroup. There'll be a drop ball over here for Belleville. So here's the kick. That one's just going to go deep up over Beth's head. Number 20 running on. Foot race on the far end. Beth is just going to kick that one out, so it'll be a white throw over on the far end for Belleville. 15 to go. Throw up and over. Schuler first two. Ball is center, dropped back. Belleville in possession in front of the goal. Ember's going to come up and contest that. Grace now two. That ball is going to go off of white. Emma in a race with one of the offensive players from Belleville. Does a beautiful job just getting over there and kicking that out of bounds. Giving them a chance to reset. So it'll be a white throw over here in front of the fans. Substitutions coming from both benches. So here's the throw up that far right side. A little bit of a battle for possession. White with the ball heading to the corner. And it's going to be a throw in from that far right side, right in front of the bus. Here comes the throw. First two is Grace. She swings and misses. Mel gets a foot on it. Abby's going to clear that one up. We'll see if Audrey, nope, doesn't quite get there. So still in possession is Belleville. Maddie Fosnot coming over to battle for the ball. Ball is passed up to Grace. Into the middle. Erica is going to get a foot on that, but number 8's going to get possession as she pulls it back. Drops that right into the center of the defense. Grace Ask again. Defense is able to clear that one out. Here's the ball up in front of Ellie this time. Ellie now in a foot race with the defender to that outside. Number 12 has done a decent job out here. Had a lot of pressure throughout the game. Ellie battling for the ball. Drops it back to Beth. Gets away from her. Number 20 now going up that right side as Abby Schuler comes over to defend. And she's going to get ball. 20 still in possession. Battling. Schuler working. Gets it from her and sends it up that right side. Number 12 is there to receive. Millett is going to kick through that ball, goes off of 12 and back to another Belleville player. Schuler is going to get a foot on that one, but it goes to number 6 from Belleville. Back into the middle. Belleville with a chance to shoot. I believe we have an offsides call. Yeah, I believe so. So Belleville offsides on that possession, and Meadowbrook will be kicking on the way out. So 12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, 4-0 still. No score here in the second half. Emma with a nice kick up and over. Haley's going to be the first to that ball. Send it middle. Nobody from Meadowbrook there, so Belleville's going to take possession. Ball is on that far side. Grace over there again. And she keeps possession. Let's see if she can get that up in front of Haley, and she does, but it's going to go a little strong in front of the Meadowbrook bench out of bounds. White throw. To the middle. Fosnot in possession. Battling. Can and pushed from behind. And so here's the kick. It's quick. And there's Haley coming up that far right side as the defender pushes through and kicks that ball out of bounds. So Meadowbrook in possession now on the offensive end. We'll see who comes in. Alyssa and Macy now in as we take Grace off, and I think Haley's coming off as well. So over on that far side, throw to the middle. That's to Erica. Erica looking to drop it to somebody. Canelo trying to track that one down. Doesn't get there in time, but Fosnot does. Fosnot crosses the ball over to Millet. Millet, with defender coming on, is going to send that up in front of Ellie. Ellie's going to run that one down with number 12 again, battling for the ball. She's able to get a foot on it. It's a stalemate. 12 is going to turn, still in front of the ball. She'll try to dribble past Ellie. She does, but Millet is going to get a foot on that. It's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a white throw. 17 with the throw, looking for number 20. See if she can get it to her. She does. Goes off of her. Millet there tries to take it, unable to do so. Schuler sends it up, but 2 stabs at that and sends it right back into the fray. Number 6 is going to go off the side of her foot. We'll see if that bounces out of bounds. I believe it will. So it'll be a green throw over on that side, and I believe that's Beth. So Schuler coming to overlap. She's going to send the ball up to Millet. Millet over on that far left side offensively. She's going to break middle to Canelo. Canelo's going to take middle with the defender coming on. Send it over to Maddie Fosnot. Fosnot is going to send that up in the air to Erica. Goes over her head. Alyssa sends it out in front of Millet. So here we go. Audrey Millet coming on. She's got space. She's going to take a kick, and it's going to go to the goalie. 10 to go in the half. Meadowbrook with 10 shots on goal so far. 4 have made it to the net. None in this second half. So here's the kick. One bounce out over Abby's head. She's going to turn and run after this one and take it outside. Great job as Canelo races. Belleville able to keep that inbounds, send it back to the middle, goes past Mel, 4 coming on, and Emma is there to clean that one up on the far end. So here's the kick. Ball goes middle, left or right of center. Fosnot with possession. Tries to send it across. 6 cuts that off and sends it right back into the middle. Back outside to number 4. Number 4 is going to break to the left. Gets past Grace and Fosnot on the far side. She gets deposited on the turf. And so I think we're going to get a call. Yeah, we do. I'm not sure. I guess no, we did not get a call, so it's going to be a corner. So 9 minutes to go in this half as we get a corner kick for Belleville over on that far side. Ball is short. Grace's first 2, 1 bounce. Nice little call from Emma, I believe, who cleaned that one up. She'll come out here and send that ball right up the center. 6 gets to it and sends that in 1 hop out of bounds in front of the fans. So, ball is thrown in front of Ellie. Doesn't quite get there in time. Alyssa with the ball up in the air on the header. Back to the middle. Mel coming across. Number 13 trying to corral that one. Ember is going to clean that up and send it 1 bounce past Macy on this far right side. Number 8 is going to come over and send that ball up that left side as Maddie Fosnot tries to take possession and kicks it off to the defender. Belleville still in possession until Canella is able to get back there and send it back to Grace. So now Macy turns, sends that ball up the side, chasing after it with number 11. Is going to turn and I believe kick that ball out of bounds. So it's a green throw. Maddie Fosnot's going to send that ball to, looking at Alyssa, who's making a run. I believe she has Grace back, who comes up and has possession, sends it back to Fosnot. Fosnot with the ball in the middle and space. Tries to send a through ball, goes off number 8 back out to that far corner. So Macy is going to chase after that. Number 11 fighting for the ball and kicks it out. I believe it's a green throw. It is. So this one goes to Canelo, who's going to do a nice little job of turning, sending it across the field to Grace. A little too wide. Beth coming up to try to get to that. She does. Still battling. Back to number 17, Ellie coming over. Grace is going to possess this one, and 17 pressure and ball. Grace keeps it in bounds, gets by the first defender. Number 12 with the ball, sends it right back to number 17. 17 sends it past Beth, and 20 is going to turn, and Mel is going to track her down as she comes across and gets in between her and the ball, sends it back up to Grace. Grace with the ball, fighting for the possession with number 17, drops it in front of Ellie. Ellie has been unable to get there, still trying to track that one down. Pressure and ball. And ball still in bounds at her feet. She's going to kick it past. We'll see if Erica can get there. Ellie still chasing after it, and ball's kicked out of bounds, so it's going to be a green throw. And so another substitution. Now Haley coming in for Maddie Fosnot. 6:20 in the game. Meadowbrook with a 4-0 lead. Here's the throw into Canelo. Canelo's going to break middle. Cross it across to Macy. Macy chasing this one down. Ball's kicked out of bounds over on the far side. Throwing from Haley. Canelo running across the field. Ball goes past Erica. 3 in possession. Sends it in front of 21. Ember Herb is back there to clean that up, and she sends it back to Emma. Emma with the ball, has some space. She's looking, trying to find somebody. 13 coming on, sends it back outside to Ember. Ember now looking to send that up to Haley. 11's going to beat Haley to the ball and keep possession. So the ball goes back up in. Grace over there has the ball taken off of her by the offensive player from Belleville. Sends it to the middle for number 13. I believe that's Beth in the middle, who sends that right back up into traffic. Ball sent in front of 20. Mel coming over. She's going to send that out that far left side. Chases it down. Keeping pressure on. Gets possession. And tries to send it up to Ellie. Ellie comes back. Sends that over to Grace. Goes off of Grace, who's trying to get back to the ball. Pressures. 13's going to turn in front of the goal. And Mel streaming back across. And gets a foot on that. Now Beth sends it up. Number 12. So Meadowbrook clearing the ball, but not possessing the ball right now, as the ball keeps coming back in offensively for Belleville. Mel is going to clean this one up and send it out of bounds, so it'll be white throw with 4:30 to go. Still a 4-0 lead for Meadowbrook. There's the throw. Off of Canella's head and back out of bounds. So Alyssa coming back, give a little help in the middle. She's first 2, gets a foot on that, sends it up to Erica. Erica's going to turn and take it middle. See if she goes across the field. She does. She's got Haley coming over. 11's going to get a foot on that and stop the progress. Chasing it down, racing with Grace. Grace running 2. They run into each other. Play continues. Ember's going to kick it off of their player, and I believe that's going to go out of bounds just in front of the flag. So it'll be a green throw about 6 feet in front of the flag over there for the corner. Sort of an unfortunate place for a throw in. Could have been a goal kick, but wrong side of the flag. So here comes the throw as Belleville pushes forward. Belleville's first 2. They're going to try to center that ball. Meadowbrook's defense is going to send that back out. Haley is going to get that ball. Send it over to Grace. Grace is going to get a foot on that. Try to send a through ball over to Ellie. 12 is going to get to it first, and it's going to head right back up into the middle for Belleville. Belleville with possession in front of the goal. Breaks it. Defender kicks it outside, and then it goes off the foot of number 12, so it'll be a green throw over on this side. So here comes the throw. Throw coming up this far side. Nice throw up over Ellie's head, and the defender's going to get to it first, but Grace will get there second. Ellie's still looking for the ball to land. Bounces behind her. Number 6 is just going to take a swing and send that as far as she can. It works. Up that right side again to number 20. Kaylee Devlin back in the game. Takes it off of her. Breaks outside and unable to keep that one in bounds as she sends it over behind the fans. So Meadowbrook has been subbing in just 1 or 2 to keep 11 on the field. Throw in goes off of White. Back to green, off of White again, and ball stays in bounds as Beth falls down. Gets back up, sends it middle, number 2. Ember Herb going to come up and send that up into the air. Erica running under. She's got Grace, who sends it right off of the number 7 on her back. Bounces back in front of Belleville. Beth is gonna be ushered to the ground once again. Grace now with the ball. She's gonna try to send it through. Number 6 gets a foot on that. Devlin coming across the middle. Ball goes to Grace, who tries to send it up to Macy. Macy does a nice job of getting over there and turning on the ball. 11's gonna take it off of her. And I believe it's gonna go out of bounds in front of Belleville's bench, which it does. So the throw on that far side will come from Grace. Belleville still in possession. Ball's kicked and goes to the middle. Devlin with the ball is going to turn and send that all the way back to Emma. Emma with a player coming on is going to one-tap it past and send that back out the other side. Ellie's going to be the one to get there. Grace turns and sends that middle. Erica unable to keep possession of the ball. Devlin coming across with number 9. We'll see if Kaylee can take it off her. She does, and she just sends a through ball out in front of Ellie, which is a good play right now with a minute to go. 12, first 2, sends it to Beth, who kicks the ball, goes over to Abby Schuler. Ellie again with the ball. She's going to turn, and defender's going to take it from her. Back to Abby, who knees the ball. Out of bounds in front of the fans again. So we have another substitution from Belleville with 39 seconds to go. That'll take about 15 seconds off the clock. And we will start up again with 27 seconds. So here's the throw. Bounces in front of Schuler. Number 2 sends it into Herb. Herb just off of her foot. Doesn't really go very far. Number 2 with the ball, racing across the field. Going to turn and break up that left-hand side. Sends the ball back center. Herb and Devlin in the middle defending. Ball goes back out to the right side. Haley running after. Doesn't get there in time. Sends it up to Grace. Grace now with the foot. Taps by the first person. Devlin coming up is going to stab at that and send it over to Macy. And there is the bell. So Meadowbrook, 4-0 lead at halftime. 4-0 win at the end of the game. They have another game in Williamson tomorrow at 12:30. We hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.